How long was it usually taking to finish a track before?
It depends, at least like yeah, about a month I'd say per track.
Where would you say you're at now in terms of like speed for finishing tracks?
I'm able to like complete a track in less than a week.
Yeah, solid. But so I remember, a couple of months back when you originally joined the program, you were having a bit of uncertainty with your production and whatnot. So just walk me through what you were kind of going through.
Like I was feeling that my production level wasn't sounding really professional yet. And yeah, that's about it. I was missing a little bit of something, and on the workflow side as well, it was taking me way too long to complete my tracks.
How long was it usually taking to finish a track before?
It depends, at least like around a month, I'd say, like yeah, about a month I'd say per track. And at the end I was not really satisfied with what I had because there was always missing like a bit of professionalism in it. So
Where would you say you're at now in terms of like speed for finishing tracks?
I'm very faster for sure. Like I know what the tracks needs to be sound full, and I'd say I'm able to like complete a track in less than a week.
Yeah, solid. So, was there anything in particular about the program that really helped with everything that you really liked?
The program itself honestly is really good, like the way it's built with like creating references for 5 weeks, and like you really need to speed up your workflow. And what I like is, since you really need to do 5 tracks a week, like you really need to do it fast. And when you evaluate us, like we don't have to perfectionate, you don't have the time to like be perfectionist about it, because you really need to get 5 quick. And at the end of the week, like you tell us what we should have done, so the track is like sounds good doing it fast. So you always like you get it on the first try pretty much. You don't need to go back on your sounds over and over again to make them sound better. You just fucking line it up quick and sounds good right away. So
So, what was like the main thing you got out of it though, like in terms of when you're completing the program? What was the benefits that you got the most out of it?
I'd say really the workflow side of it, because like right now I'm really faster, and like I know what I need to do next. So like I got my way of doing stuff now, and like I don't have bottlenecks anymore, or very less, honestly. Like I know what, after I'm doing one step in my track, I know what I'm doing next, and it's like just keep going and going and going. I don't have like moments that I'm like, what should I do now? Or I'm not, don't really know where I'm going. I'm always just producing, and it like just flows very fast.
Yeah. So obviously you got like a clear roadmap now of like what to focus on in terms of your production. Awesome.
Yeah.
So in terms of before you joined the program, did you have any skepticism about me or anything about like the what the program's gonna do for you, or if you were even gonna get any results out of it or anything like that?
Not really. Before the discovery session, I didn't really know what to expect, but after I saw like your program and you explained to me what we were gonna do, I was already excited to jump into it, because I knew I was gonna get like a lot out of it. But I knew I had to put in the efforts to do it, because like it's a lot of work and you really need to work on it if you want to improve. But that's all about it anyway. Like you always need to work to improve. So
Yeah, and you did get a lot out of it, I think, because you stayed committed to like doing all the exercises every week and you showed up every week. Like
yep.
I think we only rescheduled maybe like once out of the whole 10 weeks. So and
Yeah.
a lot of other people I work with, they might reschedule multiple times and might they might end up taking like an extra 2 weeks to finish some of the things because they had some other stuff going on. But I noticed with you that you showed up every single week and you did all five every single week. So I don't think you missed any of them. I think maybe there was like maybe on the build up,
One week I only had
just one week.
4 drops,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it's not that I didn't put in the efforts. It was just really because I was struggling very hard.
yeah.
But like I will really put in the efforts to achieve it, and I'm happy I achieved it. Like yeah, I'm really happy I did the efforts to complete it, because I get a lot out of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I always say. Like the people who actually do all the exercises, are the ones that always get the best results, and you got great results. So it's like the speed went from taking like you said before, it took you like a month or so before to like get everything dialed in, but now you can do it within a week. So that's phenomenal, really.
Yeah.
Um, and one last question as well, if there's anyone's watching this video and is on the fence about jumping on like a discovery session just to learn more about our programs, did you have any advice for them?
We'll obviously jump in the discovery session. Like that doesn't cost nothing at first, and like to me, just to see your program and know what, like it's almost like success guaranteed. Like with doing that, maybe not guaranteed, but like if you put in
As
the
long as
work,
both people's put in the effort, yeah. Like if they're putting in the
yeah,
effort, I think
exactly,
so. Yeah,
yeah. And maybe not like maybe not gonna be professional right at the end. It depends where you are, but like you're gonna improve a lot for sure. Like,
definitely.
and like I like that you really, the way you evaluate what I do every week too is really good. Like you really, it's not judging really like our originality or stuff like that. You're really like focusing on production quality and stuff like that, and you give good advice. And yeah,
Yeah,
I really liked
yeah.
it honestly.
Because if I was giving you my opinion, it doesn't really mean anything because that's just my opinion, right? It's not
Yeah,
actually like objectively whether the song's production's good or not. And that's why I like to look at things introspectively in the sense of, comparing professional stuff to your stuff and then seeing how close we get it because that's not based on my opinion. That's just based on the facts, right? It's like
yeah,
literally we've got
correct.
the facts right in front of us. So, because like if we were doing just only originals from the get go and I was telling you like just my opinion, it's not necessarily going to put you in the best direction because I'm just telling you what I think, and it doesn't mean that I know everything. Doesn't mean I know much at all. Just my
Yeah,
opinion. So
yeah,
that's
but
why
that's
I think that the whole structure of this program works so well is because it's not based on just general feedback. It's based on like comparing it to like professionals, and like that's what's really going to get somebody leveling up faster.
yeah. And I always thought about doing these stuff as like doing creating reference before, and I always like, fuck it, I'm just gonna work on my stuff instead. And when I saw your program like being evaluated at the end every week to know like what I should have done to make it better, and
Yeah,
I was like, okay, I'm going into this, no
yeah,
choice.
100%. Awesome, man.